Hello and welcome back to Old Truthford, the home of honestly biased sports content. Today we are going to be covering the ManUtd v Arsenal game. I see there's trouble on the way. Don't go out tonight unless you're red and white. I say there's trouble on the way. Come on, Suhan. Any chance of a stream starting? I know. Sorry about that. Slight delay there. But yeah, no, we're all set up and ready to go now. Interesting lineup tonight. We've got Onana in goal. We've got Maguire, De Ligt, Mazraoui as a centre-back 3. And as for the wing-backs, we've got Deloa as a right wing-back and Malacia as a left wing-back. I mean, Deloa really has no excuses to have a poor game tonight. He's literally playing in his preferred position, so Deloa should have a good game tonight, hopefully. In the midfield, we've got Ugarte and Fernandes. And up top, we have Garnacho, Højlund, and Mount, which is very interesting. Yeah, I feel like Amarim's really still just trying to find out everyone's strengths and weaknesses, and he hasn't really put out the strongest side to win the game. I don't think I would have selected Ugarte and Fernandes in the midfield. I think that's quite rogue. Kind of worried about that, not going to lie. Malacia and Maguire on the left together is suicide, says Suhan. Yeah, what does everyone make of this starting 11? I'm a bit concerned. And when I say a bit, I mean a lot. But in Amarim we trust. Yeah, I feel like Malacia and Maguire may get done for pace on the left-hand side against the likes of Saka. Is Saka playing? I think Saka's playing. Let's have a quick look at the Arsenal team. Yeah, Saka is playing. It's looking a bit scary right now. I hope Mount really does shine under Amarim. I mean, a Mount man of the match performance today wouldn't go amiss. I think a lot of people would be very happy with that. Hopefully he can return to form. But yeah, it's going to be a tough challenge against Arsenal. Yeah, Saka versus Malacia and Maguire, GG's. It's I honestly don't know what's gone through Amarim's head with the starting 11. In the prediction video, I did put my expected 11. I did expect Ahmad to at least start. I mean, to drop Ahmad is a big call, given the form he's in. I mean, let's have a look at our bench as well. So we've got Rashford, Xerxes, Eriksen, Yoro, Ahmad, Casemiro, Anthony, and the 16-year-old Godwill Kokonki on the bench. At least we've got a lot of options should things go wrong to make some attacking substitutes, but that midfield looks like it's going to get absolutely ran through with Ugarte and Fernandes. I mean, we saw it against, what was it, Bodo Glimt? Bodo/Glimt. I mean, we saw them get absolutely ran through. So this is going to be a very interesting game. Unless we're playing counter-attacking football, maybe. But then even then, if we're playing on the counter-attack, why is Mount starting? It's all very questionable right now. Arsenal 3-0, says Safer. Well, you finally got rid of Onana's Joker face. RIP Onana Joker face 2023-24. You bullied me to change it, Suhan. You got to me. Yeah, Safer, the secret imposter is back. Have you seen Real Madrid want Deloa for 50 mil? I'll take that. I thought you said Deloa's your favourite player, Safer. Why would you want Deloa to leave? Yeah, I did see that, and I'm sure I'll include that in a video in the future because that's absolutely mental. I swear Delo's agents are just running the PR mill, because why in God's green earth would anyone pay that much money for Diogo Delo? It makes absolutely no sense. Okay, let's just get this out to the Discord crew. But yeah, no, it's really I don't see I really don't see the plan, but I'm hoping to see it when the game starts. Do you reckon we're going to sit back, guys, or are we going to look to dominate possession? Because I just don't see it. Club over players. Amen, Safer. Amen. Just hope Malasia's fitness has improved since when he last played. Well, he got absolutely skinned last time. And I'd bet anything that Saka's faster than the player that skinned him. So it's going to be a tricky one for Malasia. If you haven't already, folks, drop a like on the video. Got to keep the YouTube overlords happy. Counter, definitely sit back and counter. With our midfield, we need to do counter attack. What's your thoughts on Delo? Thoughts on Delo, if we can get that much money for him, sell him. I think tonight's really going to be the big indicator for Delo. I mean, he's playing in his preferred position tonight. So if he has a poor game, he can't fall back on, oh, he's not playing in his preferred position or anything like that. So we've got to see. Tonight's the night for Delo. I think tonight will be a big night to see if he can actually have a future in an Amarim system or not. Because yeah, I think from what we've seen so far, he really hasn't shined in under him. Let's have a look here and see if we can pull up some quotes before the match. See what Amarim's been saying. Okay. Okay, Hoyland and Mazraoui coming out today. Mount and Ugarte, not coming out like that, by the way. Malasia, sorry, was there Malasia? No, Yoro, Mount and Ugarte. Mount smiling, very happy that he's probably been given this chance. Will he make the most of it? To be confirmed. I'm really praying that Yoro plays today. Don't care if we lose if Yoro comes in and has a worldie. Yoro's too injury. He's not injury prone, but he's coming back from injury. You can't risk him today. Surely not. Malasia playing on the left against Saka is wild behaviour. Good to see you, Ethan, man, and completely agree. I mean, Malasia and Harry Maguire on one side is brave. Is very brave from Amarim. Blub blub, let's go. How you doing, Cowman? Good to see you. Where's Luke Shaw? Luke Shaw's injured, mate. Luke Shaw is injured for the 7 billionth time. And yep, there'll be a video on Shaw coming out as well soon. Christmas, very busy period. I think we've got like 8 live streams that we're doing for different games. Going to try and do a preview for every match. Maybe a reaction for every match. And some bonus videos along the way. And one of those bonus videos is going to be on Luke Shaw, because I can't see how anyone can back this guy staying at the club. He's injured in the mud, Safer. Absolutely useless, even though it's not his fault. Yeah, it's obviously not his fault, but I mean, business is business. You got to go. You got to go. Same question with this man right here. I mean, if he continues to get injured, then no hard feelings, but he's got to be sold as well. Probably for like 10 mil. Let's see any more updates that have come out. Bruno Fernandes on having never won at the Emirates. Oh, wow. Bruno Fernandes has never won at the Emirates. That's not a good stat. And he's come out saying, I don't know that stat. I don't remember losing many games. Just deny. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Good, Fernandes. I like it. Bruno Fernandes on being United captain. Okay, well, that's just going to be the same old PR nonsense. When a manager comes in, the belief is always there. We still have a lot of things to improve, and it is a big test for us today. It is a big test indeed. Amorim, we are trying to push the Storm a little bit further in time. We just want to win the game, no doubt. He keeps talking about this Storm, man. He's mentioned it in like 3 press conferences now. He keeps mentioning a storm will come where United are just absolutely destroyed. And now he's talking about pushing the Storm a little bit further in time. So hopefully he thinks that we're not going to lose today, but we've got to be sitting like very deep to not lose today. There's no way we try and play like dominant front foot football with this team. Surely not. We should have got rid of Shaw long ago. Suhan, mate, if you look at the Old Truthford Instagram, I mean, I posted about we should sell Luke Shaw 2 summers ago. I mean, obviously he had a good year with Ten Hag and everyone was like, we need to keep him. And here we are, 2 years later, still getting injured, useless. We need to give away Shaw like we did Alexis Sanchez. Yep, absolutely agree, Ethan. Well, they say there's a first time for everything. Gary, Roy Keane, Cara, and Ian Wright having a watch along as well, courtesy Stick to Football on Sky. That's quite interesting. They're going to kill the game with that. Left my ass off. Yeah, we'll just have to take a rain check on that Storm, lol. Like what you did there, Suhan. Like what you did there. Ruben Amorim on Luke Shaw while we're talking about him. If he continues with his behaviour, doing everything he can, I will be here. The staff will be here to help. He is a very important player for us. He's literally not an important player, but it's nice that Amorim's making him feel like that. It's free on YouTube. That is pretty cool, to be fair. Oh, that would be a good thing to like. If it didn't get copyright stricken, that'd be a good thing to like watch along with Watch Along. But like Watch Alongception, watching Gary, Roy Keane, Carragher, and Ian Wright. I mean, you can take Cara out, but I'd love to see Roy Keane's reaction to a game. I might rewatch that after the stream. Ruben Amorim, we have to rotate the team. It is impossible to play with the same team every game. That's true, but at the same time, to drop Ahmad, even if he is a bit tired, come on now. We need him. Arsenal is a very strong team, very physical, and Ugarte and Fernandes can run. They can run, but they don't have a defensive mind. I mean, I don't know if anyone saw the video I did where I mentioned about Fernandes' tracking back, but even though he does win a lot of tackles and stuff like that, he just doesn't have a defensive mind, and those seconds are going to kill us in this game, I think. What's the Arsenal lineup? Let's have a look. Arsenal lineup, they've got David Raya in goal. They've got Timber, right back, Saliba and Kiwior. Centre-back partnership, Zinchenko, left-back. Midfield 3 of Partey, Rice and Odegaard. And up top they have Saka, Havertz and Martinelli. Delors should play with Ugarte, right? He is playing with him, just not next to him, I guess. Ruben Amorim on facing Arsenal. Everybody sees this as a great test. I don't see it that way. It's just one more game. I mean, that is the right mindset to have, and I think we can see with the lineup, Amorim gives 0 shizzes that this is Arsenal. He's continuing with his plan to rotate everyone and keep everyone fresh so he doesn't pick up any injuries. But yeah, man, crazy. Lenny Yoro is on the bench tonight. This is another crazy stat in itself. In total in his career, Luke Shaw has been ruled out for 4.5 years due to multiple injuries. Lads, what is this? He's got paid for 4.5 years without having to actually play a game. Mental stuff. You know why I really hoped Ahmad was playing? Zinchenko is playing as left back. Ahmad would have absolutely tore him a new one. All I'm saying is, if Delors doesn't have a somewhat decent game today, He's got to be sold. No one can make any exception for Diogo Dalot, surely. Also, it's crazy to think about Luke Shaw. He's missed 4.5 years from multiple injuries. Van Gaal signed Luke Shaw. He's survived like literally 6 managers or something like that. 5 or 6 managers. He's got to go, man. For modern day Phil Jones, minus for pink boots. Agree there, Ethan. And yeah, we've got a starting lineup. And breaking news tonight, guys, that's come out from, I believe it's Sean Bates or Steve Bates. Steve Bates. There's talk at Manchester United that Heung-min Son is a viable target for the club as he is out of contract in the summer. I mean, we sell Anthony and then we bring in Heung-min Son. Who says no to that? That'd be a very interesting signing should it take place. And if you haven't already, folks, drop a like on the video. Got to keep the YouTube overlords happy. But no, very interesting times. Those are the quotes that have come out so far ahead of the game. Let's see if we've got any more here from Centre Devils. No, nothing coming out here. I mean, it's 32, so I'd rather not. But 32 on a free, I mean, just as a squad player, I'm sure Son would be happy with being a squad player. Only a fool says no to Son on a free. Are you going to take that, Suhan? Ethan's just called you an absolute fool, mate. You've been done. You've been absolutely done. He would be pretty expensive. I don't know. I mean, maybe for the chance to play for United and actually win a trophy, he wouldn't demand that much money. I mean, you never know until you ask. But I said what I said. Ethan said what he said, man. There's no going back now. But yeah, what's everyone's score predictions as well? My score prediction going into the match was 1-1. My hope to win the match or even get a result has diminished, given seeing the lineup. I'm just really curious to see if we get a result with this lineup. It literally defies all logic because Ugarte and Fernandes were run through against Bodo/Glimt. And Garnacho hasn't looked impressive so far in the Amorim system. Dalot has looked leaky. The only thing that I'm confident in is the back three, really, if Maguire can stay not injured. That's it. Otherwise, I'm not confident in anything about us getting a result here. Now, I said what I said, says Suhan. 3-2, Mount winner. I mean, I'd pay you for that result right now, Suhan. Son's only on 190k a week. He comes from Overlord Levy, not overpaying players. Yeah, so he's probably not going to demand that much, is he? So, like, I mean, I don't know. I'd entertain a Son signing. I thought it would be on a lot more than that, to be fair, so I guess I wouldn't mind. Even if it's just a 2-year contract or something like that, he's a squad player. It's an improvement on Anthony, anyway. Like, Anthony's playing as a squad player right now, and Anthony's on 200k, I think. Let's see how much Anthony's on. 200k a week. Oh my god. How's Anthony on more than Son Heung-min? This football club, man. Absolute mess. But yeah. So Suhan's going with a 3-2. Everyone else, get your score predictions in the chat. I want to see what people are predicting. Yeah, we don't talk about Anthony, lol. Anthony's got to go in Jan, surely. Surely got to go in Jan. 12 goals in 21 games for Nkunku, delivering once again tonight. How are all the other score lines looking? Let's have a look at this lot. Okay, so Liverpool are currently drawing with Newcastle 0-0. Chelsea are drawing with... Who are they drawing with? Oh, they're winning actually. No, they're winning 2-1 against Southampton now. That's frustrating because Southampton came back in that game as well. Man City are winning 1-0. Wow, Man City winning a game against Nottingham Forest. Hopefully they can come back. Although having said that, I don't think we want Nottingham Forest to win because if we win tonight, we would be 6th in the league. And we would be only 4 points off Man City. Newcastle/Liverpool is snooze fest currently. A lot of Newcastle games tend to be snooze fests, I'm not going to lie. No, please, I just want them to keep losing. It's a blessing in disguise. That I get. Yeah, I guess okay. I guess you could say we want Man City to keep losing. It is entertaining, I'm not going to lie. I want to see what Pep does next. He's already gone full Jose Mourinho. Anthony is overpaid by 180k a week. No, please. I just want them to keep losing. It's a blessing in disguise. Rasmus double today. Oh, everyone's a lot more optimistic than I am. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, hopefully you're right. No, but we know City will start winning anyways and Forest will eventually fall off. So it's better for us in that sense. That's true. This is an easy Arsenal win, says Can he? Can he, man? Just give us a little bit of positivity. I think we can get a draw tonight, but this lineup, man, I'm really interested to see how we play because Amarim's gone full on rogue. This is a rogue lineup. Hi, admin. Hi, Caleb, man. How you doing? What's your score prediction, Caleb? How are you feeling after seeing this lineup? How did Spotify Wrapped go? I haven't even done my Spotify Wrapped. Let's have a look. I'll do this on stream so you can get instant reaction, guys. I think you'll judge me for my Spotify Wrapped. So I listened to some spooky tunes. Okay, so I played, guys, 1,355 songs this year. And one song again and again and again. And that was Vultures by Kanye West. I was in the top 0.005% of listeners globally. Good tune if you haven't tried it. What else we got? It's not a competition. There is a leaderboard. What's this gonna say? Okay, so top songs. Vultures, Problematic, Burn Everything, The Colour Violet by Tory Lanez, and another song by Kanye West. What else we got? You've changed and also so is you listening. What are we doing? January, it's saying... What's this? January was your bougie, clean rap hip-hop phase. Kendrick Lamar, Drake, Jay-Z. Bloody hell, it's going to go through a whole year. Yeah, for those who have tuned in for United stream, I am just going through my Spotify Wrapped right now. February was your Vampire Catwalk rap phase. Kanye West and Travis Scott. What? September. September was your surf, crush, beach reggae moment. Bob Marley. Okay. You listened to 804 artists, but one had a special place in your heart and ears. Yep, that's it. The GOAT, Kanye West, was your top artist of the year. Your longest listening streak was 26 days. Well, you're a top 0.5% fan and you spent 6,197 minutes together. You overachiever. You overachiever. Well, who else got a lot of play this year? Let's have a look. I'll get to all the comments after I've read all of this out. Okay, so top artist, Kanye West, then Vultures, then The Weeknd, then Ty Dolla $ign, then Travis Scott. Ooh, thanks for coming along the ride. Along for the ride until we meet again. Okay. Not surprised by any of that, to be fair. Okay, so Kanye West, yeah. I thought there were going to be some dodgy ones on there. The Weeknd was on there as well. Yeah, no. Sounds about right. Okay, back to the stream. Let's see what you guys put for your Spotify raps. 2-1 Arsenal, to be honest. It's a very weird lineup. Yeah, mine is depressed because of United. I had Skepta as first, was in the top 0.005%. That's good. That's good. Everyone likes a bit of Skepta. Tricky voice, correct? Everyone likes a bit of Skepta. Boy better know. Cheer me. Mine is Juice WRLD. I was in the top 1%. Did you see the Juice WRLD concert, Suan? Where they're doing like AI on everyone's faces to make them look like Juice WRLD. That looks pretty cool. It's very good admin. I used to be that, Suhan. Newcastle just missed a big chance, says Ethan. Oh, come on, Newcastle. We need to take points off Liverpool somehow. Who the hell's Susan? Misspelled. What's your top song, Caleb? I mean, most played. Like That by Metro. Good song. Ooh, nice. What about you? Like That. Lude to the Demise of Aubrey Graham. What music do you listen to, Ethan? Go on, get involved. Mine's Circles, Post Malone. Post Malone's he's a bit overrated, isn't he? I mean, you're better than Batsuan. You can do better than Post Malone. 90s hip hop. Okay, give us some artists. No, I haven't. It's not the same live. I think he's a little overrated. Yeah, Post Malone, I don't know. He just seems a bit meh. I don't really... I think I liked his earlier stuff, but then he just became a bit mainstream, really. Some more quotes have come out. So let's have a look at these. Well, I've got you. I didn't even know I listened to him that much. Nice hip-hop mostly. Give us some artists, Ethan. Are we talking Eminem? Are we talking Mobb Deep, Wu-Tang, Tribe Called Quest, Skyzoo, Kanye before he lost his mind? Okay. Solid choices. Saka on Playing Against United. It's one of the games I look forward to the most. Oh, great. Oh, that's good to hear. If you haven't already, folks, drop a like on the video. Got to keep the YouTube overlords happy. Theo Walcott to Saka. Do you have a first memory of United that stands out to you? I do, but it's not pleasant. Lost 8-2 at Old Trafford. I played in that game. I gave away a penalty. Okay, so is that Theo Walcott speaking to Saka, I guess? Okay, very good. That 16-year-old on the bench, right? Yep, 16-year-old centre-backs on the bench. It's funny about that centre-back because somebody, when I posted on the Instagram about him being involved in training for the first time when he was, a lot of people were saying, oh, he's not actually like being involved in anything. It's just because everyone's on international duty. But look at this. So, I mean, a few games in and he's literally on the bench. So, I mean, everyone was kind of wrong about that one. Hopefully Saka doesn't have Malacia on toast. I just can't see how we're going to get a result if we're playing a high line. We can't be playing a high line in this game, surely. Malacia to break up Saka. That's a rogue statement, Caleb. Yeah, hopefully lets him know early on. Smash and grab. I'd take a smash and grab. I'll take a smash and grab any day of the week. Okay, so we are 17 minutes away from kickoff. No big news for today. One thing that actually did come out, I want to see what you guys think, because I may do a video on this one. I think it came out from St. Devils. Where is it? Here we go. So, United players abandoned plans to wear an Adidas jacket in support of the LGBTQ plus blah, 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 community ahead of the game against Everton after Nusayr Mazraoui cited religious concerns and refused to join the initiative. The team decided that no players would wear the tracksuit, so that Mazraoui would not be the only one seen publicly to be refusing to wear it. It is understood not everyone in the dressing room was happy with this decision. What do we make of this, guys? Actually, let's see. Admin, when you go into a United game, I don't know, man. It's hard with this because I want to get momentum on YouTube, so it's like I don't want to stop doing the live streams and stuff like that. But then at the end of the day, it wouldn't the channel wouldn't burst into flames if I did go to one. So I don't know. Maybe next year. I respect it, to be honest, says Calum. I mean, it's a stupid rule. The players should be able to not wear it. The Premier League is just weird. It's a religious belief, so we shouldn't wear it. I'm really happy that the players stick together, though. Shows that togetherness. I think, I completely agree. I mean, if somebody doesn't want to wear something, you can't really force them to wear it, especially if it's like down to their like personal beliefs as an individual human being. I think the most interesting thing about this isn't so much that Mazraoui said that he didn't want to do it. It's more interesting that this little sentence here is understood that not everyone in the dressing room was happy with this decision. Now, I want to know if that means that the players weren't happy with the decision, or the staff, or someone like that, because what players do you think would be a bit, funny about Mazraoui saying, no, I don't want to wear the rainbow armband? I'm just trying to think who, or not a rainbow armband, rainbow tracksuit or whatever it is. Who would be against that? That's what I'm curious about. If you don't support the alphabet, folks, you should be able to respectfully decline. Amen, Ethan. Well, Irish players not wearing the poppy, we get backlashed and it ain't deserved. I just don't. It's like the players who were like, getting. Weren't they getting fined or something if they didn't take the knee? Or there was something about that, about them getting punished for it. But it's just, if you don't believe in a cause, for whatever reason that may be, you don't have to be forced to go along with it, surely. I mean, if anything, it's not like Mazraoui's going against it. He's just saying this is against my beliefs, so it would make no sense for me to wear this. So, I don't know. Well, it's an inconclusive statement, to be honest. Can't really be sure. I hope something does come out about that, because I'd love to see who actually was against or just wasn't happy about not wearing the rainbow tracksuit. Also, how did this story get out to the media? Obviously someone in the dressing room said about it. Either way, it led to Manchester United making a statement after the article was released, saying Manchester United welcomes fans from all backgrounds, including members of the LGBTQ plus community, and we are strongly committed to the principles of diversity and inclusion. We demonstrate these principles through a range of activities, including support for our Rainbow Devils Supporters Club, and campaigns to celebrate our LGBTQ plus fans and combat all forms of discrimination. Players are entitled to hold their own individual opinions, particularly in relation to their faith, and these may sometimes differ from the club's position. The fact they even had to like make a statement about it, I mean, like, just the world today, man. The world today. Like, I mean, why can't we just judge people on like who they are as an individual instead of their little like demographic and play identity politics? Like, it's all just so long, isn't it? But yeah. They wanted to give Konza a fine because he wrote "I love Jesus" on the Pride armband. Like, why? What is wrong with that? If anything, that's a good way to incorporate it. Like, that's "I love Jesus" as well as incorporating other people from like different communities and stuff like that. What's wrong with that? No, but the racism knee is a different type of issue, I think. Yeah, that's ridiculous what they did that. I don't know if a racism knee is a different type of issue, though. Like, I mean, it's still representing a group, isn't it? So, like, what? I don't know. I don't know how. I personally don't see how that's different. I don't agree with the whole identity politics thing and throwing it into the game. Like, all they need to come out and say is against any racist, homophobic, any kind of discriminatory behavior is just, there's no room for it here. That's all they have to say. They don't need to, I don't know, parade in different clothes, in my opinion, anyway. Or they don't have to do a near, or I don't know. Yeah, that's ridiculous that they did that. Well, isn't the rumor that we got Mazraoui for cheaper because he supported Palestine? Somebody said that in another stream. I haven't looked too much into it, but maybe that's the case. If anything, that does line up with the fact that he wouldn't wear the LGBTQ plus armband. Like, LGBTQ and a person's religious beliefs are completely different. But then people can have completely different political beliefs on like whether you should do the knee or not. Like, I mean, I don't know. Newcastle misses another big chance. Oh man. Caleb, really, if that's true, that's crazy. Yeah, if you don't want to do something, you shouldn't be forced or attacked. True, to be fair, in that sense. I guess they are both beliefs. But yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting story, though. I don't know if I'm going to do a video on it because I don't think there's that much to talk about. It just seems like a pretty nothing story, really. I'm sure there'll be a small portion of people who get offended by that, but I don't see how that's particularly wrong. Let's look at some of the comments on the actual post and see what people are saying. So the first top comment with 471 likes is, "Can we just play football?" Must everybody support LGD? We need the names of those players, those that we're not happy with the decision. When did football become a campaign ground? Yeah, pretty much everything that we've just said here. So like, it's yeah, it's one of those. Oh, has Isaac just scored? Liverpool losing. Isaac just scored, I think, for Newcastle. So they're 1-0 down. Wow, this shiz just got a real political. Yeah, I know. I mean, I didn't expect this either, but it's an interesting one to look into. I think we've had a few more quotes come out as well. I think Amarim has a couple of things to say. So, oh no, not Amarim. Roberto Martinez on Mason Mount. Today could be the perfect role for him. I'm not going to take Roberto Martinez's opinions too to heart. I'm not going to lie, since he's failed with like every international team that he's taken who have had like a golden generation. So I don't really rate him as a manager. So I'm not going to get too hyped with that. But he's right. It could be the perfect role for him. Liverpool losing, thank God, lol. A worldy strike from Isaac, eh? I'll have to have a watch of that. Let me see if I can pull that up on a different screen so I don't get copyrighted. Let's see if I can find Isaac. I wonder what Greenwood's doing these days. Where's the goal? Okay, let's see the goal. Okay, so it's in the midfield. I think that's Bruno Guimaraes who picks it up. Finds Isaac outside the box. Damn, top corner from outside the box. Very good from Isaac. What a strike. Roberto ruined the Belgian golden generation, Martinez, and now he's ruining Portugal. Like I know football is a good way to stuff across to people, but it's risky since if a player doesn't support it, they will get backlash. I don't know, in my opinion, like they're all contractors. Like they're people who are just doing stuff for like the highest amount of money possible. Like you see players going to different clubs with no loyalty these days, all of this sort of stuff. Like I think the most recent thing that was comparable to that Mazraoui thing was with Jordan Henderson, where he was like a big advocate with the rainbow laces and all of this sort of stuff, and then he goes to play over in Qatar or whatever. So I don't know. There's always something that you can pick at, but I don't think it should be forced on players. If people don't want to do stuff, they don't want to do stuff. That's on them. IBR, I forgot we were playing today. Mackenzie, come on now. Madness. Big Wave Mackenzie, how you doing, man? Welcome everybody to the stream. If you haven't already, drop a like on the video. Got to keep the YouTube overlords happy. We are 5 minutes away from kickoff now. This team we put out is awful. Dropping Ahmad is criminal. I'm sorry. You just move him to 1. I mean, the lineup isn't the best. For those who haven't seen the lineup yet, let's pull this up. So we've got Onana in goal, Maguire, De Ligt and Mazraoui as the centre-backs. We've got Malacia and Delot as the wing-backs. And we've got a midfield of Ugarte, Fernandez, with the 3 up top being Garnacho, Højlund and Mount. It's looking a bit dodgy for us, guys, because I'm not going to lie, Malacia is going to get absolutely run through by Saka. Pause. No diddy. And Delot has no excuse. If Delot does not have a good game today in his preferred position, he has to be sold. Let's sell him to Real Madrid for 200 mil or whatever that BS story was, and let's just get rid of him because he needs to have a good game today. He needs to show that okay, he's actually got a future at right wing back. Because if he doesn't have a good game today, and he has a worse performance than Ahmad's been having, then why is Delot even in the team? Is he just going to be a backup right wing back when we can sell him for 40 mil and get a better like backup? What? Why keep him? Yeah, Greenwood's balling out in Marseille. He gets like assist or goal every match. At least we'll get some extra money from him when he's eventually sold on from Marseille. He's injured, John. Is Ahmad injured? He's on the bench, McKenz. I don't think Ahmad's injured. The only time you'll catch me cheering for you guys is tonight. You better batter this fake North London club. I want Asna put on a t-shirt tonight. Shout out Christian, good to see you. Just got back from the Bullring Brum. Not as amazing as everyone makes it out to be. What's there, McKenz? Putting Arsenal on a t-shirt is diabolical. Injured out of nowhere. Nonsense. Bet he's back next game. This team has no chance of doing anything tonight. Awful lineup. Move him to 10. The only chance we've got of doing anything tonight is if we sit really, really deep. That's the truth of it. If we don't sit deep and we try to play football against Arsenal, we are going to get absolutely torn apart. Tight calf, according to the Truthfordian's group chat. If he's got a tight calf, why is he on the bench? I think it's just Amorim Just balancing out his game time because Ahmad's played a lot under him so far. Okay, we are a couple minutes away from kickoff, so let me just get everything all set up. All the players are out now, I believe. Everyone get your score predictions in the chat. I want to see how confident we are feeling, if we are. Let's get this sorted as well. And we are 1 minute away from being live. Let's see how we perform today. Not a lot. There's Selfridges, Sarah, Bershka, H&M, JD, Foot Asylum, Sidemen Store, some other stuff. I spend my money in River Island and Pull and Bear. Smart boy, McKenz. River Island is goated. Hello, boys, says Nick the Dutch Destroyer. How you doing? Doing good, man. How you doing, Nick? Didn't even know Pull and Bear was a thing, to be honest. Wow, really? I don't know if you've ever been to Tenerife, McKenz, but there's always sales on Pull and Bear in Tenerife. Sidemen Store is so expensive. Oh, who's buying stuff from the Sidemen Store? Come on now. You're better than that, McKenz. Riding my bike, so won't respond quickly. You won't respond quickly, but you have to be quick to, you know, ban people, Nick. You gotta protect the realm of Old Truthford. River Island is so good now, it's not trying to be Gucci. Yeah. Doing good, busy with work, lot of headaches. Oh, man. Oh, we're underway. Kickoff has begun. And we're playing it out from the back already. I remember when they had VR all over the lines connecting. Oh, I don't know about that. Some in-store actually had some decent stuff, just very expensive for what it was. Oh, but they know they've got to make it expensive because they're making it like... It's just how you go to Alton Towers and it's expensive. Like, you got to milk the audience for as much as they're worth. And that's why I'm releasing Old Truthford mugs. Get yours today. The more you drink, the more admin's little suit gets revealed. Is Calum here then? Calum was here earlier. I don't know where he's popped off to. The Dutch Destroyer's here. Hi, Ethan. Get your mug shot now. Old Truthford shot glasses, guys, as well. Make sure you tune in to get limited edition Old Truthford merch. Okay, game's underway. It does look like we're trying to play high up, which is quite interesting. But we're sitting back a bit. We're not pressing all that much. Mount begins to press. Mount on Zinchenko like a flash there. It was 80 quid for a fleece. It looked nice, but wasn't very high quality. Oh, mate. Is that... Mackenzie, can I actually ask a question? Because you are younger than me. Like, is Sidemen merch appropriate to even wear? Like, would you get made fun of for wearing Sidemen merch, or is it just a normal thing among the youth today? Because I'm not going to lie, in my generation, if people wore Sidemen merch, like, or if one of my mates did, I'd be having words. I'd be having words. Arsenal playing it around the back here. I feel old with Sidemen. It wasn't really merch. It didn't have Sidemen all over it, only on the inside tag. So they're just selling Primark quality for 80 quid. And it doesn't even have their, like, symbol on it. Crazy. Okay, Fernandez picks up the ball. And he's lost it already. We are not winning this midfield battle. Garnacho back to Maguire. Okay, Maguire over to Malacia. It wasn't really merch. You would have gotten killed if you got caught with YouTuber merch when I was younger, says Christian. It's not like the childish stuff with TGF Bros where you can see it's merch. But I don't know. I thought the childish stuff was some of the. Oh God, offside? Surely Arsenal have scored already. But it's offside. Okay, thank God. Oh my God, that's not a good start. Oh, guys, I'm scared. I thought TGF actually had good merch or whatever. Interesting here. I think Mazraoui's playing left centre back, and I think Maguire's playing middle centre back. So De Ligt's moved out to the right. Yep. Oh my God, Mazraoui's playing left centre back. This guy's played so many different positions. Okay, Mount out to Delo. Let's see what he can do. Well, he's definitely not as dynamic as Ahmad. He goes forward and passes it back. Okay, we're trying to get a grip on this game with possession. You can see that early on. Mazraoui to Garnacho, back to Mazraoui, to Malacia, back to Mazraoui, back to Malacia. I was going to say New Zealand. In Netherlands, YouTube wasn't popular. You were going to get bullied. God. It wasn't merchy from what I saw, but I walked in, looked at the fleece and walked out after seeing the price. Smart man, McKenz. Kai offside verts, that tapping merchant back at it again. I'm going to go because I'm 3 minutes behind. Don't worry, McKenz. You can just put the stream at 3 minutes behind. Put the stream 3 minutes behind, and then you can just watch all of this beautiful chat take place. But then again, when I was younger, we had Fred and Annoying Orange. Smosh. Smosh is OG. Niga Higa as well. Okay, Delo. Passes it back. Okay. De Ligt to Maguire. Delo's. I don't think Delo. I don't think the wingers are going to be the stars of the show today. But United having the majority of the possession so far. Yeah, him too. I feel old. Smosh was goated back in the day, but you would never see me wear their clothes. Oh, nah. I wouldn't buy... I'm not going to lie, guys. I wouldn't buy YouTube merchandise. But Old Truthford mugs, on the other hand, they're great. Buy them now. I've just got 2,000 mugs in my garage. Just trying to get rid of them. Okay, Arsenal playing it around the back. Gin and tonic glasses. Oh, God. Old Truthford's secret punch. Okay, both teams trying to get a grip on the game right now. Arsenal passing it around the back. Arsenal coming forward now with Timber. So Malacia is up against Saka and Timber. Long ball against Delo, and Delo gives away a corner straight away. Good, Delo. Yeah, don't worry. You gave Onana a high five. Don't worry about giving away a corner. Oh my God, this guy. I will buy some if you start a Chelsea Champions of Europe collection. Just for you, Christian. Just for you. I would buy an Old Truthford hoodie, worldwide shipping. Who knows, guys? Maybe down the line, if I get really, really desperate. If I really, really need money, then expect Old Truthford onesies. Okay, corner for Arsenal here. Whipped in. Oh my god. What was that? Partey. I think Partey hit it out straight away. Tess, this is scary, but I don't know why. It's scary because we've got not a very strong side against arguably one of the most clinical sides in the league. Although Partey missing match chance doesn't back that up, really. Malacia v Bukayo Saka, that wing might be a slaughter show. Okay, Fernandez to Mazraoui. Mazraoui forward. Fernandez in deep. Fernandez finds Malacia. Oh, Malacia doesn't have legs. Does he have legs? Malacia finds Højlund. Højlund to Garnacho. Garnacho v Saka. Garnacho all the way back to Mazraoui. I don't think we're going to get in very dangerous positions against this Arsenal side. I'm not going to lie. Old Truthford Angel hoodies. Old Truthford Angel hoodies, limited edition. I mean, you never know, Nick. You never know, maybe. Ball over the top. Arsenal. Arsenal. Malacia running like he is knee deep in molasses. What does that mean? What's a molasses? Have I missed something here? Pradan, good to see you, man. Bruno pressing. Raya. Or Raya. Arsenal. On the ball. How does a Brit not know what molasses are? What are molasses, mate? Is that before my generation? What's going on here? Let me look up. Molasses is a thick syrup that people use as a sweetener. Bloody hell, I'm not a chef, mate. What's going on here? Oh, Højlund on the ground. Garnacho picks it up. Mount then picks it up. Okay, Garnacho. Okay, we maintain possession. Very choppy game. I think a draw is looking more likely with every minute that goes by. Are Arsenal really just trying to play counter-attacking football against United? So the most interesting thing at the back is that Maguire's playing middle centre-back, De Ligt's playing on the right, and Mazraoui is now playing on the left. Which is smart because it does give Malacia some cover for pace. And I think the slowest centre-back should always be in the middle. So you can see why Amorim's gone with that. It's used in some sticky toffee puddings, man. Come on, admin. I'm not a sticky toffee pudding, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, Mazraoui forward to Højlund. Oh, to Mount, who almost found Delo, but is Martinez injured? He is suspended, Pradan. Too many yellow cards. Okay, Arsenal playing it around the back. Okay, goal kick to United. What's the XG saying, guys? Come on, you know we got to look at a bit of XG. I'm getting withdrawal symptoms. Scoreline so far, though. Everton 2-0 up against Wolves. Man City 2-0 up against Nottingham Forest. Newcastle 1-0 up against Liverpool. Chelsea 3-1 up against Southampton, and they've also got a red card. And Aston Villa, Brentford 0-0. Oh god, XG wise, we are getting dominated. This is not looking good. It's not looking good, bruv. Let me see if I can share this. Okay. So we're dominating the possession, but Arsenal have 0.29 XG, whereas we have 0 so far. Okay, Fernandes, left wing. We know he's dangerous here. Mazraoui, back to Fernandes, to Malacia. Okay, Maguire on the ball. Defense looks pretty sturdy so far. Nothing to complain about with our structure or anything like that. Ball over the top to Malacia. Garnacho to Fernandes, to Mazraoui, to Fernandes again. Fernandes, ball over top to Garnacho. Oh, come on, win a pen. Win something. Garnacho wins the throw-in. One thing that Amorim does like to do is take a sip of water during the game, so I'm going to also take a drink of water in his memory. Okay, Maguire at the back to Mazraoui. Arsenal are pressing fairly high here. Malacia to Højlund. Højlund's... Oh! Ugarte won the ball, but he couldn't get the pass off. And Arsenal on the counter-attack. But Mazraoui defends well. So far, to Bebes Agua. Have you been using Duolingo, Nick, by any chance? Pretty sure Amorim has vodka or gin in that bottle, knowing what he has to deal with when it comes to your squad. I mean, you say that, Christian, but we've got the second best defence in the league, so... And putting 3 centre-backs at the back with already the best defensive... best defensive squad in the league is only going to improve us. I mean, you'd think. I don't know where the XG's gone, but I guess FOTMob have just stopped doing that now. Okay, Mazraoui to Garnacho. Ugarte. Can he find a long ball? Can't find it. Doesn't have that pass in him. Fernandes tracking back. Oh, very good defensive work from Fernandes against Martinelli. A lot of Spanish-speaking students. Oh, okay. So is the school you work at a international school? Easy to be good at defending when your attack can't score, just put 10 men behind the ball. I mean, we've shown that we can score in recent games, you know? Hopefully we can continue that today. Although, you always worry with Arsenal that like if you do score first, then they're just going to come back. That's the worrying thing about this team. They are quite good, annoyingly. Okay, Delict to Delo. Delo forward to Højlund. Højlund can't keep it down. Maybe a Xerxes would have been a better shout in this game if we're looking to dominate possession. Because Hoyland, it's just bouncing off him right now. No, a school for fleeing immigrants. Really? Oh, wow. That must be a very interesting day job, Nick. So they are, for a reason, put out of their own country and need to start life here. So a lot of Arabic students and Dominican Republic stuff Spanish. Wow, that's quite interesting. Oh, Arsenal over to the right. Saka falls. Malacia picks it up. Finds Fernandez. Fernandez, long ball. Hoyland over the top, but our long ball tactics aren't going to work when Ray is just going to sweep every time. When you score against Arsenal, our tapas cries to the refs and they give his bum team a way back into the game. That does sound true. It's a lot of fun and a lot of headaches. Can't understand them 70% of the time. I was going to say, Nick, do you know how to speak Spanish then? Or have you had to pick it up? Or because surely they'd hire like people who can speak the language to help the students. Okay, make it last forever. Okay, Maguire at the back. What's happened here? Okay, Arsenal at the back. Hoyland presses. Garnacho follows. You're not going to be able to press a keeper like Ray ever. I'm learning Spanish and they have translators. The goal is they will learn Dutch ASAP, so talking a lot of Dutch and English. How hard is Dutch to learn, Nick, would you say? Is it an easy language to pick up? It seems like it would be quite a hard one. Okay, I think United... Oh no, Arsenal have a corner. Never mind. It does feel like Arsenal are going to score from a set piece, if anything. It's going to be quite frustrating. Dutch is easy for most Germanic speakers, I would think. When I went to Germany, I did see a lot of Dutch people around there doing like gap years and stuff. Opinion on Malacia's game so far? I mean, he's been decent. He hasn't really threatened anything. I can't say he's done any worse than Delo. I think it's just been the same, really. Out of 10, maybe like a 6, 6.5. Good punch there from Inanna away. Why? What do you think about Malacia's game so far, Pradhan? Just speak Danish, German, or English with more her instead of G sounds, and you're Dutch. Also, you gotta watch out for the S's. Instead of mayonnaise, it's mayonnaise. Meh, feel like he doesn't have the speed. But then I don't think Delo had the speed either, to be fair. I mean, We need to... Delow's on his preferred side and we haven't seen anything from him so far. We've seen more from Malacia on his side, if anything, than Delow on his. It's not that difficult to learn, but to speak cleanly, it's difficult. Maguire to Delow. We're really not. We're not performing badly, but I think this game does have a draw written all over it. Corner for Arsenal. Blocked. And outside the post. The G in combination of sh and sh sound like a broken chainsaw. Some words look like German or English, but then we have words like smoked some grass before naming them. Now we'll win. How hard can it be? Okay, Pradan is confident. We have negated Arsenal so far. I mean, like, it's not as though they've dominated us or we've dominated them. Glove equals handshoe. Handschuhen. That's pretty funny. Same as in German, lol. Handschuhen. Yup, looks alike. It's funny because I had a German friend a couple of years ago, and when we were talking about how, like, with all the countries in Europe, like, the words are somewhat similar. So, like, I don't know, in English it's football, and then it's football in Spanish or something, and then French it's le foot or whatever, and then in German it'll just be something like Hein Schleinenreiner. It's very interesting. I'm not seeing Delow do anything this game. It's almost like he's a really bad player, isn't it, Mackenzie? It's he's on his preferred. Germany is Fußball. There's a football may not have been a good example, but other words, it's just it comes out of nowhere, like with the glove equals handshoe or something. Annoyingly, Liverpool have just equalised as well. Delow has been a passenger. It's because he's too scared to get forward, I think. He's just too scared. Fußball in German, funny enough, so that was a bad example. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know different languages. Butterfly in German is Schmetterling. Schmetterling, yeah. Crazy, says Brad. Butterfly. Okay, Arsenal trying to get more possession here. Their XG is outweighing us. They have had one big chance so far. Oh, Malacia, interception. Bruno Fernandes picks it up, finds Malacia again. We have no outlets going forward, though. Like, we get the ball forward, but we don't know how to break down Arsenal. Because Hoyland's got like 3 people around him at any given time. Ambulance equals Krankenwagen. Hein? I think that's 3-0 for Everton now. Absolutely slapping up Wolves. If Everton can beat Wolves 3-0 and we beat them 4-0, then that means when we play Wolves, we're going to beat them 7-0. German is such an aggressive sounding language. It is, to be fair. Oh, Mazraoui, good play. Gets the ball to Malacia. Then gives it away further forward, though. Hoyland hasn't been involved in the game. I'd maybe sub Hoyland off. I think if we go into half-time and it's 0-0... cross from... Okay, Onana just kicks it out of play. I think if we go into half-time at 0-0, then I'd take Delo off for Ahmad. I'd bring on Xerxes for Hoyland and see how we do from there. Maybe also, I think what Amarim's waiting for is if we score a goal, then Casemiro is going to come on. Casemiro is going to come on the pitch. And then Fernandez will get moved up and Garnacho will come off. I can see that happening. Deadly combo with a small moustache. Oh God, Pradan, you're better than that. I can speak German though, says Nick. I mean, with the nickname The Dutch Destroyer, that is disgraceful that you can speak German. Some of the Germanic languages are really practical. Krankenwagen is literally sick truck / car. Then you have English with its dirty Latin influences. Now the deadly combo is Austrian plus beta. Don't know why we always get blamed for that. Maguire with Havertz there. I think Havertz pushed him a little bit. That way I can laugh. Oh wow, Arteta is going crazy on the touchline. That way I can laugh in their face and they understand me. Very good, Nick. You literally learnt German just to mock them. Make it less forever. Just bear with me, guys. Amarim is face palming right now on the touchline. We have 0 touches in the opposition's box. No way. I swear we've seen some people... What? Amarim looks on edge currently. Arteta next to be warned for Salvar. Maybe he's truly in Pep's made. Is Pep's made? And we need 2 in the Netherlands. You need to learn at least 4. That's crazy, man. Oh, Garnacho left wing. Garnacho really has struggled with this system, I'm not going to lie. like he was one of the most informed players under Ten Hag, and he every time we've seen him under Amorim, he really just hasn't been able to get involved in the game. Okay, Arsenal free kick. 12 minutes until half time. Definitely is the close game that I thought it would be. Quite a drab game as well, to be if we're being perfectly honest. Not easy on the eye. If we do score, I'm going to go insane in this game. Arsenal. Oh, Mount picks it up. Or Højlund does rather. Gives it to Garnacho. Garnacho back to Højlund. Bloody hell, Aston Villa 3-0 against Brentford. Garnacho fouled. Dutch, English, German, French, and you can choose Spanish, Latin, or Greek. Could never be the English. Could never be the English, Nick. I think that is one thing that a lot of English people are jealous of when it comes to other European countries, though. Like, I mean, everyone seems to be able to speak at least 2 languages, whereas yeah, we can only speak 1, and we can hardly speak that language. Arsenal coming forward here. The Dutch need to know how many languages so they can communicate with whoever invades them. Really unlucky geography to be stuck between the French and the Germans. Oh, it's reminding me of the Euro streams all over again now. Aren't the French supposed to be stereotypically weird? Or like they have to be different in things? I don't actually know. Have you guys heard that? Have you guys heard that about the French? I know there's a lot of jokes about them surrendering because that happened quite a lot in a few wars. No, the main export of the Netherlands is information. We are all around the world, so we need to speak a lot. French are like the idiots. The Dutch Empire was bigger than the English one. Sure it was, Nick. Sure it was. You can have your little islands. To be fair, English is difficult for no reason. It's difficult because scholars knew English. That's why. The best of the best. We speak on average better English than British people. I'm not going to lie, Nick, that's probably true. That is probably, almost definitely true. It's actually bad how many English people can't actually speak English. Like, that's crazy. Or British people, rather. Arteta tweaking out on the touchline. Amarim telling his players to stay calm. That depends how you measure it, Nick. I believe by land mass, the English had the largest empire in the world, 26% of the globe. Now we're talking, Christian. Coming in with coming in with land mass arguments there. This game is that drab that we're talking about what percentage of the earth the English Empire owned. What is this? Oh. Okay, Arsenal playing it around the back. Arsenal coming forward. We have been very sound defensively, not gonna lie. Okay, Arsenal building something up here though. 6 minutes before half time. Okay, Mazraoui to Fernandez to Malacia. Playing it out from the back, but it doesn't last long. Oh, still managed to do it. Mazraoui over to Delo. Come on, Delo, give us something. He's going to just pass it back. I know he is. Yep, passes it back. Delo's done nothing this entire game, man. French people are arrogant bunch. They come to the Netherlands on vacation, will talk to you in French, and if you don't try to respond in French back, they will be mad at you. That's insane. Although that does kind of sound like English people. If but then I don't know if English people would get upset about you not knowing English if we were in your country. Crazy, says Pradan. Nick, just remember the French can't fight. It's science. Oh, Garnacho down. Looks like he got a hand to the face against Timber. I mean, it's not good that the camera angle cut off what actually happened to him. Did he land on his wrist funny? Yeah, but French people know English. They just demand you speak French to them. Oh. French have one of the highest win rates in what? I'm guessing that's a fighting organisation, Nick? Okay, we've got a free kick here just before half time, 42nd minute. Mount takes. Maguire bounces. And I think it goes out for a goal kick. Bear with me, guys. Be back in 1 second. What did I miss? I think Delo. I just saw a clip of Delo with his hands on his head. Did Delo just do something? Difference is everyone knows English. No one wants to learn frog. If we're not in France, I'm not entertaining speaking French to them if we have a common language. In war history, nobody wants to learn escargots. Ethan, that's what we do. If you talk English to us, we will talk English back. Oh, it's 2-2 now in the Newcastle-Liverpool game. Oh, wait, no, Liverpool scored again. Damn it. Okay, 2-2. They've got a bit of a rivalry going on, MUFC. I remember Klopp having a lot of beef with Newcastle fans. Oh, yellow card to who? Yellow card to Malacia. Arteta raging on the touchline again. It's a very very emotional guy, this guy, huh? French, talk English back and see them fuming. When I was in Germany, Nick, 99% of folks spoke English. If they didn't, I had to figure it out. Not get mad, lol. Yep. Like any normal person would, Ethan. Scousers and Geordies. Yeah, good luck understanding what they're saying. Oh, Ugarte yellow card. Don't know what happened there. But Onana takes the free kick. Up top. I'm not gonna lie, Amarim's done a very good job at like holding Arsenal back. It's not as though they've dominated us this game or anything like that. Christian, you were right. English had the bigger empire, but the Dutch was the biggest money maker in Europe. English had landmass, Dutch had wealth. But it's all about location, location, location. That's what I say, Nick. That's what I say. Together we ruled the world. True, I mean, you managed to scam people so hard into buying flowers, it crashed the European markets for a while. I do not know what history you guys are talking about, but it sounds interesting. Anyway, that's half time in the United Arsenal game. What a drab performance that was. I mean, we need to see Ahmad. Delo is just... He's a stinky man. That's all I can say. He's a stinky, stinky man. What does everyone make of that half time, and what subs would we bring on to actually change the game and get a result here? It's almost definitely going to end up 1-1 if we do score, but it'd be nice to see a few goals, wouldn't it? Half-time thoughts, Carlos. I think Amarim's done a very good job at blocking all of Arsenal's attacks. Like, they haven't really created that many opportunities. But at the same time, I think somebody said we haven't had a touch in their box. I don't know if that's true now because we've had like a corner and set pieces, but bloody hell, we need to do something. Jamie Carragher sounds like a cartoon character. That accent is the worst. Scouser is not a good accent. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan. Dutch, the original hustlers. The export of tulips was massive back in the day. Why are people that desperate to buy flowers? We look in admin defensively. That is, we had 2 touches now. Woohoo! I always thought this was going to be a tight game. I'm not going to lie. I don't think Arsenal are that good of a team that they were going to blow us away. But But yeah, I am surprised at how defensively sound we have been. Oh, my bad, muted. Leave a like on the stream, says Nick. Guys, leave a like on the stream. Come on now. You got to help Old Truthford, otherwise the YouTube overlords are going to be angry at me. And nobody wants the YouTube overlords to be angry, do we? Halftime subs opinion. I'm going Ahmad on for Delo. I'm going Xerxes on for Hoyland. And I'm going Casemiro on for Garnacho. Move Fernandez into Garnacho's position. And then, yeah, just have a midfield of Casemiro and Ugarte. That's what I'm going for. Got to get Mount more involved, and Garnacho just got to be comfortable being inside close to Hoyland to get in behind with those flick-ons. Garnacho just hasn't picked up the system yet. He's really struggling with it. Harry Maguire won 100% of his duels and completed 95% of his passes in that first half. So Maguire's played well. Tulips cost 4 times the annual wage of a skilled artisan back in 1634. People were sick in the head. Lol. Why are people... What? Take Mount off and put Ahmad on to start. I'd take Delo off and put Ahmad on. I think Delo's found himself in a lot of space, but he's too scared to take people on one-on-one, whereas Ahmad will actually do that. I'd like to see Yoro in second half and move Mazza to left wing back. That could be a shout, but then at the same time, do you want to put Yoro into... Like, this game is very high intensity. I don't know if bringing Yoro in for this game is a good idea, since he's coming back from injury. Ethan Mann, America came on top after the discovery of oil. We're going through literally like 1600s to 2024. What is going on in this stream? So much later. Hi, we've been good defensively, enough I say. Says Caleb. Yeah, I mean, Arsenal haven't really created anything. Nothing to write home about. So, I mean, if they can't break us down, then the emphasis is going to be on them. Could leave them open for a counter-attack. I mean, for us to score a counter-attack goal, so I guess we'll have to wait and see that. But yeah, I didn't expect us to be this sound defensively. Arsenal look like they really, really are struggling with our shape. If we can be more clinical through that break, we will score. We just don't have the players for it. I think if we want Garnacho to play well, he needs to play alongside Xerxes. Because Xerxes will take the ball in and then play it out to Garnacho, whereas Hoyland just doesn't... He has it sometimes, but today it just feels like the ball's bouncing off of him. So we really need... I think we need Xerxes in this game. That's the beauty of having this squad though now, because we've got a lot of options on the bench. A lot of options. putting Euro on isn't any worse than playing Malacia. I don't know. Malacia's played like a good 60 minutes, whereas Euro's played no football since he hasn't even made his senior debut. So I don't know. Don't know about that one. Malacia has been playing well. Saka has been very quiet. What do you make of Delo's performance, everyone? Do you think that it's enough to stake a claim for why he should start over Ahmad? Because for me, it's just not. It's not good enough right now. I think we need to see more. Just watching Man City absolutely destroy Nottingham Forest. As you said, too scared to take on players. Not today. Today, Ahmad should have started. I don't know. I mean, Ahmad with fresh legs in the second half could be really, really dangerous. Well, hasn't done anything wrong, but hasn't done anything amazing. But you could get more from Ahmad. Let's see if we can look at Delo's game by numbers for today. Okay, so he's got an 88% pass accuracy, 0 shots on target, 2 accurate long balls, 0% tackles won. He's made 2 defensive actions, which was a clearance and a headed clearance. Ground duels 1. Aerial duels 0. Yeah, literally nothing. But then Mount as well. Where's Mount been this game? He's made 8 passes. Shot accuracy 0%. Accurate long balls 1. Tackles 0. I think our attack just completely dies if Fernandez plays deeper. I think Fernandez has to play in one of the cam spots for us to truly see our attacking side of the game. Ugarte as well, he's been fairly quiet. 0% of tackles won. 0% long balls. Oh, Ahmad is warming up at half time. An update's just come through. 0% of ground duels won for Manuel Ugarte. Aerial duels won 2 out of 5. Ugarte's really not had a good game. Fernandez actually had has had a very good game. I mean, 95% pass accuracy, 3 out of 5 accurate long balls, 1 tackle won, 2 out of 4 ground duels won. Out of everyone, Fernandez is looking good so far. And obviously all the centre backs have played well, and yeah. Solid performance so far, but we just need that cutting edge, really. Delo has done nothing but cardio, pretty much. It's just not looking good, bro, is it? Oh, Cole Palmer's got a goal or assist again, from the looks of it. Yeah, I think definitely to look to sub off, we're looking at Delo, Garnacho. Who else? Possibly Mount. Who have we got on the bench again? It would be interesting to see if Kokonki gets some game time. 16-year-old. I wonder if Amarim would go over with him over Euro, just to not risk Euro from injury. How good is Yoro? Um, I mean, if reports are anything to go off of, he's a generational talent. We're yet to see that, but could obviously show that to us. I am excited for Yoro. Obviously, everyone's saying that the ideal back three would be Martinez, left centre back, Delict in the middle, and Yoro at right centre back. I think when that eventually happens, everyone will get moved up a place. So Ahmad will get moved up to Cam on the right hand side, and Mazraoui will pick up right wing back that position, which leaves Delo as a second option because he's really not performed since Amarim's come in. Same, same. Palmer scored. I have him on my fantasy Premier League squad. Okay. Lindelof's sale. I think Lindelof's out of a contract in the summer, so Lindelof's probably going to be gone soon, very soon. Ahmad is coming on at half time. Delo coming off, surely? Or are we going to take Malacia off and put Delo at left wing back? What's happening here? Scouse is up 3-2 now. Oh, God. It does look like it's Liverpool's league this season, which we can't. Well, it doesn't look like we can do anything about. Second half almost underway here. I mean, it's quite interesting. I think Amarim's played some good mind games here because I think what he was saying about like the storm coming and all of this sort of stuff, it's kind of led Arsenal into a false sense of security because they think that it was going to be an easy game, but it's definitely not been that. They've struggled more than I think that they thought that they would, and that's made this game a lot tougher for them. Okay, Zinchenko. Back. Good defending from Ahmad. Yeah, I think Malacia's come off and Delo is playing left wing back now. Which isn't, I don't know if that was necessarily the move I'd make for Amarim. Oh, Delo storming forward, and he gives the ball away. Oh my god. Why has he opted with keeping Delo on? That's what I don't understand. Okay, Garnacho left wing. Garnacho, ball on the outside of his foot, cross into Højlund, but Højlund couldn't reach it. Maybe Malacia isn't 100% fit. That's got to be the only reason why he would sub Malacia off. Because Malacia was having a better game. Who's just scored there? Oh, Jadon Sancho's just scored for Chelsea. Oh my god. Oh, anyone but him. Oh, good save from Onana. Arsenal on the counter attack there, but they couldn't make the most of it. Martinelli was 1v1 with Maguire. Lysa Creations. We are the ones that are supposed to be down low. Well, I mean, we're not doing too bad, are we, Lysa? Hello, am I late? You are late indeed, Damien, but don't worry, you're just in time for, oh god, Arsenal in our box. Arsenal shoot over the bar. You're just in time to see Arsenal bottle it against us. If you haven't already, folks, drop a like on the video. Got to keep the YouTube overlords happy. Arsenal storming the gates right now. Yep, they're definitely putting on the pressure now. Newcastle just equalised. Wow. Oh, Arsenal. Cross in. Getting tense now, says Pradan. Oh, Delict is down. Newcastle scored. What a game that is. Newcastle, give us hope. Onana's screaming at Delict to get on the pitch. What? I don't know what happened there. Delict looks like he's in a lot of pain. The ref is saying play on while Delict's off the pitch injured. Newcastle got away with that handball. Onana at the back. Wasting as much time as possible for Delict to get back on the pitch. Where's Delict running to? Does he have to come on at the halfway line or something? Okay, long ball. Hoyland over the top. Ray is always there. Delict to Ahmad. Ahmad gives the ball away. Sancho goal. I knew you'd be back, Christian. I knew you'd be back. Ahmad, right wing. Ahmad taking Zinchenko on. Oh, Ahmad almost took all of them on. It was a good goal, to be fair, for Sancho. Sancho is a petulant bum, says Ethan. Irrelevant twaddle, says Pradhan. Okay, everyone's not a fan of Sancho then, I guess. To be fair, it will just be a flash in the pan. Like, he's not going to go on a goal-scoring spree now, is he, really? He's just going to keep conceding. Oh! Arsenal score from a corner. 1-0. 1-0 to Arsenal. Oh, God. It's begun. Pain. Okay, who should have been marking on this corner? I think it was Hoyland. That should have been Hoyland's ball. Everyone can't be a fan of good football. Lucky for you guys, you get to watch Arsenal shithouse a 1-0 win. This is Shears. Pulis ball strikes again. It was always going to be from a set piece, I think. It felt like it was always going to be from a set piece. Question is, will we turn up now that we're 1-0 down? Or will Arsenal go on to absolutely dominate us? I think we need Fernandes up top if we want to have any chance of scoring a goal here. Rashi is on the bench, right? He is indeed. We've got Rashi, we've got Xerxes, we've got Ericsson, Anthony, Casemiro, Yoro, and the youngster Godwill on the bench. Come on, United. Mount for the 1-1. Who am I kidding? Mount is useless. Oh, God. They're in our box again. Well defended by Maguire. Ever since Delo's come to left wing back, they seem to keep attacking down that side. I guess Mount should be sub for Rashford, 100%. It's actually a joke how much teams target Delo. Xerxes and Rashi coming on. Oh, thank the Lord. I feel like Amram should have made these subs at half time. I don't know why he waited this long for them, to be fair. Yes, Liverpool dropped points. Chelsea title charge still alive. I wouldn't actually mind if Chelsea won the title, to be fair. It's better than Liverpool winning. Let's update this scoreline. We are looking very questionable at the back right now. Onana's just had to make a save again. Arsenal have really turned it on in this second half. Okay, Ugarte. Ball to Delo. Let's see what he can do. Left wing back, Delo. Runs into the centre. Shoots. And it's over the bar and just way out. That's why he's there. To miss chances and just waste our time. Poor Delo. Very poor. Remove set pieces and Arsenal would be relegation candidates. They probably would, to be fair. Also, don't understand the sub. Also, Euro on. Wait, what? When did that happen? Why Euro for Maguire? I'm guessing Amarim wants us to attack more, so we're going to play a high line. Which means that we need Euro for the pace. Okay, we have to defend another corner here. Oh, God. How does this go then? 1 versus 0 shots on target. Is this for Sean Dyche? Derby? Not gonna lie, the games with Arsenal have all been pretty dead in years gone by. So we play in front 2 with Hoyland and Xerxes 9.5. Load of shit, says Mackenzie. Corner to Arsenal. It's in and it's away. Another corner to Arsenal. Bloody hell, this isn't ideal, is it, guys? We've been absolutely dominated this second half. Okay, corner in for Arsenal. Rashford heads it out for a throw-in. Zinchenko with a throw-in. Xerxes is aiming at the wrong post, for fuck's sake. Oh, God. Casemiro with the ball to Zinchenko. Zinchenko throw-in. Oh, come on now. Rashford finds Ahmad, but it was a good tackle from Zinchenko. He needed to make that tackle. We are missing the Anthony Ora. Hoyland to Ahmad. Ahmad v Zinchenko. To Xerxes, but he's got to realise Xerxes has no pace. The Anthony Ora, Pradhan. Come on now. Stop playing with me. Throw into United. Arteta is pissed. Okay, Fernandez. Forward. Ugh. Oh, the Arsenal doctor in the United dugout. Okay, Euro at the back. Euro to Ahmad. Xerxes to Ahmad. Fernandez. Fernandez isn't a deep player, man. He shouldn't be playing there. Heavy ball to Ahmad there from Euro. Amarim is fuming on the touchline. Spinning turd, says Pradhan. Is that about Anthony? What? Oh, Ahmad. Right wing brought down. Yellow card surely for Zinchenko. Literally holding his shirt. Okay, free kick for United in a dangerous position. What can we do? Could we? I think we could, Pradhan. Come on, we just need one goal. Come on. One goal. Come on, United. Fernandez. Cross in. Delict! Oh, what a save. Oh, no. Saved by Raya. Ahmad, right wing. We're putting on a bit of pressure here now. Yoro to Mazraoui. Rashford. Back to Mazraoui. Delict. Ball over the top to Ahmad. Ugh, Ahmad can't get it through. Good header from Delict, but he couldn't get the power on it. Ball over the top. Ugh. Okay, Onana to take the free kick. Looks like Trossard's coming on. Fernandez, ball over top for Rashford. Balls over the top aren't going to work. They aren't going to work against Arsenal. Ugarte to Xerxes, back to Mazraoui. Ugarte to Fernandez. To Rashford, left wing. Rashford cross. Poor cross. Højlund really should have been able to get to that ball for the corner. Looks like Zinchenko and Martinelli are coming off. We need to break through somehow. I don't see the plan right now. I really am struggling to see the plan of how we break through. Okay, Delo forward. It's a heavy ball, but Garnacho Rashford gets there. But he can't dribble, mate. These players just look a bit lost, and Arsenal coming forward now. Wouldn't be surprised to see this end 2-0 to them now. Euro, one-on-one. Defending well. Good from Euro. Ugarte keeps it in. Back to Euro. Euro forward. Just gives it straight back to Arsenal. But Fernandez blocks. We are all over the place by the looks of it. We really are. Don't know what's going on with us right now. Can't reorganize during a counter. Nope. Odegaard and Saka look like they're cooking up a little set piece here. I don't know what Rashford was trying to do there. Try to do a skill which leads to an Arsenal corner. We've had 0 corners. Arsenal have had 9. Wow. It'd be so United if this ends up in a goal now. If this ends up being a goal, I swear. Saka whips it in. Back post. Goal. I think Højlund own goal. Man United 0, Arsenal 2. I don't know if that came off De Ligt or if it came off Højlund, but own goal. Absolutely killed from the set pieces. I don't know what Rashford was doing with that corner to just let it go out like that. That was, I'm not gonna lie, you can blame that on Rashford. You can put the blame on Rashford. That's the game gone, man. Yep. I don't think we're going to see a comeback from here. I think it's just damage limitation at this point. Oh, VAR. VAR getting involved from the looks of it. Is VAR getting involved? What's VAR looking at? Oh, come on now, please. Give us hope. Give us something to cheer for. Oh, he's pushing Onana. Is he? Handball? They're checking for a handball on Saliba. Ah, they didn't give it. Okay. Oh. Okay, back to business as usual. Oh, God, it could be 3-0. Good save from Onana. We're getting absolutely ran through now. Oh, God, okay. Arsenal corner again. Christian, here I am trusting you guys to get the job done, and this is what I get. I guess it's my own fault for trusting this group of players to do anything. So Arsenal have had 11 corners in comparison to United's 0. Amorim looks like he's going through it on the touchline. He really does look like that. Well, I guess he feels like kind of hopeless when it comes to corners. Like, what more can he do? I think leaving Delo on was the first mistake. It really does look like that. Plus, what the fudge was Rashford doing? Rashford has to take the blame for the second goal. I mean, he was trying to do a fancy flick when all he had to do was just hit the ball off the player. So bad. And that's why Rashford needs to be sold, man. Marcus Rashford needs to be sold. Cross in. Rashford back at it again. I agree, I swear. Well, Anthony's coming on for Hoyland now. But yeah, this game's pretty much just been a slow execution. There was just an inevitability that Arsenal would score, but like, what have we even created in terms of XG? Let's have a look. We've created 0.23 XG, and we haven't created any big chances. This team is definitely still clicking when it's about going forward. Amarim going crazy on the touchline. Onana forward. Amarim bringing on Anthony. He must think he is playing against the Arsenal women's team. Oh, Christian. Oh, Christian. Well, this is the first time in Manchester United's history that they've lost 4 consecutive games against Arsenal. Breaking records here. Dark days, not for good records. Nope, not for good records indeed. To be honest, 2-0, I think, although I'm obviously not happy that we've lost, it could have been a lot worse, given that the new manager's just come in, all of this sort of stuff. It could have been a lot worse. Look on the bright side of life, that's what I say. Arsenal in the box. Oh, God. Been trying since 2013. Ugh. Oh, man. Okay, Arsenal have another corner. How many corners have they had, man? Hamad pressing. Rashford needs to be sold, in my opinion. I think he's a luxury player, needs to be sold now. Okay, we've got 8 minutes left to score 2 goals. Can we do it? Even though I don't think have we had a shot on target? Have Manchester United had a shot on target? We've had 1 shot on target. Oh yeah, I think, did that count as the De Ligt header, or was that another shot? Oh, really poor. Really poor. Okay, Fernandez. Garnacho, Rashford, Delo all need to be sold, to be fair. I would even check Fernandez in that list. Yeah, I'd say Garnacho too early, but if he doesn't take to Amarim's system in the next few months, then the question's there. I mean, I think Garnacho is a classic winger, and I don't know if he is necessarily gonna thrive in this system. What does Garnacho even do? I swear he misses more chances than Jackson. He is like 20 years old, man. He's very young. Euro to Fernandez, to Mazraoui, to Delo. Oh, if we can somehow get 40 mil for Delo, that'd be insane business. Rashford, back to Mazraoui. Xerxes. Oh my god, got a foul. Anthony won a foul. We've got a free kick here in a dangerous position. What can we do with this? What can we do with this free kick? You'd be lucky to get 40 quid and a side of mushy peas for Delo. I'd take the mushy peas, mate. Oh, please tell me Rashford's not taking this free kick. Nah, it's got to be Fernandez. Come on, Fernandez. Give us something to be happy about. Anthony's standing over it as well. Nah, it's got to be Fernandez. Come on. Fernandez, score, please. Come on, Fernandez. Set piece, Anthony! Oh, that's so frustrating. What just happened there? That was a good set piece. Anthony. Oh, it was saved by Raya. Okay, fair enough. Okay, we've tried everything. I don't think we're gonna get a goal today. Well, at least some action from United. Yeah, there was some action for like 5 seconds. That was good. We just doubled our shots on target as well. Oh god, okay, Arsenal. Just playing it around the back. Oh, it's going to be easy for them now. These players are demoralised. I wonder what Amarim's going to say coming out after his first loss. I don't think anyone actually expected us to get a result here. Oh, Anana down on the ground. What happened there? Someone just hacked at Onana's legs. Is that Havertz? Havertz stood to foot, man. Ref. Too much tiki-taka now. Just smash into somebody. At least Roy Keane would be proud. As long as Roy Keane's proud, I'm proud. But looks like we've only got 2 minutes of normal time left in this match. And then whatever additional minutes I want to give us. This has been a slow, painful death for United. Arsenal coming forward, and it's a block from De Ligt. Let us poach for corners coach from Arsenal as we did with Obi Martin. Well, we've already stole their creepy doctor. We've stole their young talent. We may as well take. We may as well take the corners coach as well. Was that another corner for Arsenal? Oh my god, even that almost went in. Wow. We are just so open when it comes to corners. Well, Arsenal are just really, really good at corners. Only United would get played off the park by dead balls. It's smart in a way because I'm pretty sure if I was Arteta, all the games before this match, all the days before this match, I'd literally just be training set pieces because odds are you're not going to be able to get through the three at the back, but on corners and stuff like that is where they are going to make that difference. This makes me realise I was grateful to watch United under Sir Alex. Good days, man. Good days. But good days will return at some point, hopefully. Hopefully soon. Two minutes left of additional time. Okay. Fernandez. To Rashford. Back to Fernandez. To Delo. To Fernandez. Cross in. Ahmad. On the right wing. Bloody hell. It's just painful at this point. If that was offside for United. Oh, man. And that is full time, people. I mean, that was just bloody tragic, wasn't it? It wasn't as one-sided as people thought, but Arsenal got the better of us when they put the pressure on and they started applying those corners, and we paid for it. Not much to say there. Amorim going over to shake Arteta's hand. Anthony saying hello to Timber, both former Ajax men. I'm going to cry myself to sleep now. And on that note, Pradhan, I'd just like to thank everyone for tuning in and witnessing that abomination with me. I think I'm going to end the stream there. Oh, God. That was bad. But yeah, I think I'll end the stream there. But appreciate you all tuning in. Fun stream, man. The stream was fun. The game, not so much. But yep, appreciate you all tuning in. We will be going live for Manchester United's next game, which is, let me just check, against Nottingham Forest this Saturday at 5:30. We will be going live for that. But yeah, in the meantime, hope you all have a lovely end to your week. And I'll see you then. Godspeed.